Enemies, frenemies, friend, best friends, everyone's little.
You know we can't let Mom know.
I know I have my dad wrapped around my finger. Is it in there?
It's not, Priscilla.
So, what happens when a teenager demands a Range Rover,
Oh my god, I still want a Range Rover.
throws a fit over the guest list, and threatens to cancel the party over the wrong shade of pink? You get one of the wildest reality shows of the 2000s, My Super Sweet 16. These are the most iconic My Super Sweet 16 episodes, ranked from OK Drama Queen to You Need Therapy, Not a DJ. Let's get into it. Number 10. Nice girl with selective invitations. Natalie wanted to be the relatable one, the grounded rich girl, the one who earned her Sweet 16 moment through grace and good behavior. And to be fair, she almost pulled it off until the guest list drama hit. Natalie proudly announced she wouldn't be inviting any freshman girls to her party because, in her words,
Freshman girls weren't invited just because they caused drama.
"Ma'am, you're on My Super Sweet 16. Drama is the whole point."
There were a lot of freshman girls that bought tickets, did whatever they could to get a ticket to come to the party.
She then delivered the now infamous humble brag. "I deserve everything I have because I've always been the nice girl, never just the rich girl." Okay, Natalie, but let's not act like there isn't a Swarovski-encrusted sense of superiority peeking through. Compared to some of the absolute nightmares on this list, Natalie wasn't the loudest or the meanest, but the quiet confidence in her superiority, very much still there. Oh, and in case you're wondering what happened to Natalie, she's 34 now and working behind the scenes in Hollywood as a movie executive. She's held big roles at Legendary Entertainment and now works at Vertigo Entertainment. Her estimated net worth? Somewhere around $1 to $2 million. Not bad for someone who once banned freshman girls from her guest list. And yes, she's also the same Natalie who dated and had a child with Henry Cavill. That's right, Miss Never Just the Rich Girl became Superman's +1 and the mother of his child. Maybe the freshman girls were really beneath her after all. Number 9. It's my quinceañera and I'll cry if I want to. One of the most shocking moments in My Super Sweet 16 history wasn't even for Sweet 16, it was for a quinceañera. And Audrey, she didn't just throw a party, she launched an emotional Chernobyl. It started with her size 0 dress. Audrey took one look in the mirror and declared she looked fat, then immediately fat-shamed her friends, forcing them into pre-picked party outfits that made one of them cry. We're talking tears on the fitting room floor while Audrey rolled her eyes in full glam. Iconic? Absolutely. Horrifying? Also yes. But the moment that cemented her place at the top of this list, her reaction to receiving her dream car, a Lexus convertible. Now, most teens would cry happy tears.
That car's dope.
I thought she was gonna get like a Honda or something. I just got a party for my 50s. I didn't get a car.
Audrey?
What the hell? I don't want my car now! They won't tell me my car now. I told her not to get it. I wanted it in my party. I didn't want the car. That's not even the car I even wanted.
It's not even the car I wanted.
I can't believe she's such an idiot. She just ruined the whole party. Everything. She just ruined everything.
Yup. Whoa! Between the public tantrums, the emotional destruction of her own friend group, and the sheer ungratefulness on display, Audrey didn't just have a quinceañera. She had a televised psychological thriller. And for that, she remains unmatched. Audrey's 26 now and has taken her drama offline. The former Sweet 16 star turned social media influencer, and in October 2022, she got married. From on-camera meltdowns to walking down the aisle, quite the glow-up, right? Number 8, Ava, the original entitled icon.
My name is Ava and I'm 15 years old. I'm different, I'm very unique.
The blueprint, the moment, the reason we even have a Sweet 16 trash list. Ava's parents threw her an elaborate Arabian Nights themed party. Yikes. But the real drama started when they dared dared to suggest she might be gifted a pre-owned Range Rover. Ava responded with one single syllable that lives in infamy.
Took it on trade.
It's used?
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew? Just like that, she secured her place in spoiled TV history. But Ava wasn't done. Oh no. She straight up left the country without her parents' permission to go gown shopping.
Horrible. But it's beautiful. It's just too simple.
That's right. Sis fled the nation for a dress. And the consequence? A brief financial cutoff that lasted just long enough to teach her absolutely nothing. This wasn't just a tantrum, it was luxury-level rebellion. Ava didn't just set the tone, she built the genre, and every bratty Sweet 16 meltdown since has been chasing her legacy. Thankfully, Ava didn't stay a reality villain forever. She went on to attend Pepperdine University, became a practicing lawyer in Beverly Hills, and is now 36 years old. From yelling ew at pre-owned Range Rovers to arguing cases in court, growth. Number 7, Janelle's $125,000 quinceañera chaos. Now, let's talk about Janelle. She wasn't even 16. She was 14. But that didn't stop her from making her quinceañera the kind of spectacle that would make royalty blush. We're talking $125,000 price tag and a theme straight out of The Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement. Sis said Anne Hathaway could never. Janelle had 30 girls in her court, all with custom gowns and hair that looked like it took a small army to style. And because it's Sweet 16, you know the producers made sure we saw the prep stress.
Your spots, please. We're doing a traditional waltz, salsa, and a conga. Everybody pay attention for a second.
Every meltdown, every eye roll, Mom, you don't get it. She even squeezed in a bikini photo shoot on her friend's yacht like it was just another day in Miami. Invitations strictly for the cool kids because why waste catering on peasants? But here's the gag. When you put that much pressure on a 14-year-old ballerina with 4 choreographed dances, things are bound to crack.
What are you talking about? We're on this side to walk to the middle. Why did it take so long for everybody to go to the place?
The whole vibe teetered between regal fairy tale and absolute quinceañera meltdown.
I'm stressed out.
One wrong step and the whole production could have slipped into telenovela drama territory. Honestly, Janelle's episode is proof that you don't need to be 16 to serve Sweet 16 levels of chaos. Number 6, Sophie gets what Sophie wants. And a $180,000 meltdown. Sophie's Moulin Rouge-themed Sweet 16 cost a jaw-dropping $180,000. But clearly, no one budgeted for basic human decency. Despite her parents bankrolling a party that looked like Baz Luhrmann directed it, Sophie still managed to spend most of the night looking like someone canceled Christmas. She called her mom the B word on national television. Yeah, the B word that rhymes with itch.
You're not getting a coffee colada. Too bad. I'm putting my foot down.
My birthday.
Hello?
As if she wasn't the one paying for the dancers, the decor, and the diva behavior. And let's not forget the drama over the invitations. Sophie got into it with her best friend mid-party planning and, in true reality TV fashion, dramatically uninvited her.
Where'd you get that?
Lindsay had
I did not give you one.
Well, like,
Maggie,
I printed your
I'm
invitation.
pissed.
Because nothing says we're 16 and thriving like cutting someone off over glitter and RSVPs. The unofficial theme of the episode, Sophie gets what Sophie wants. And what she wanted was to steamroll anyone who dared challenge her, including her own mama. Wild. But, plot twist, Sophie actually did something with herself. After earning her law degree from Nova Southeastern University in 2016, she became a managing attorney at the Office of Criminal Conflict and Civil Regional Counsel in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Yup. From calling her mom names on MTV to defending people in court. She's now all grown up and legally thriving. Number 5, Stephanie's $300,000 Venetian masquerade. Stephanie in season 4 was that girl, at least in her own head. She was the textbook perfectionist who wanted her quinceañera to look like it was produced by Cirque du Soleil with a side of Versailles.
Get in your mother lines. I don't care. Get in your line.
She's going ballistic. She's like yelling at everybody.
Her theme? A Venetian masquerade ball dripping in luxury. And when I say dripping, I mean a price tag of $300,000. Yes, 300 grand for a night that most of her classmates would barely remember once finals rolled around. Everything had to be custom, from her gown to the dresses for her court, because Stephanie was not about to risk someone else showing up in off-the-rack chiffon. But the drama wasn't just in the prep. The girl had an actual dilemma. Her fancy masquerade or a trip to France. And somehow MTV had us watching her stress over whether to party in Miami or Paris, like that was a normal teenage problem. Of course, the party went down as a Venetian fever dream. Masks, chandeliers, glitter everywhere. And Stephanie micromanaging every detail like she was the event planner instead of the guest of honor.
Everyone listen to me. I'm losing my voice.
But that's what made it iconic. Halfway between fairy tale elegance and control freak meltdown, Stephanie's quinceañera wasn't just a birthday. It was a full-blown production where the budget was bigger than most people's college tuition. Number 4, all I want for Christmas is complete control.
I love Christmas time. Ooh, I like this store. So I'm having a Christmas theme, Sweet 16.
Katie didn't just like Christmas. She loved it more than life itself. So naturally, her Sweet 16 theme was full-blown Santa-core. Think red velvet, twinkle lights, and a main character complex wrapped in a bow.
I want it to be like a Candyland, tons of Christmas trees. Now, where can those go?
The party kicked off by her forcing a group of very emotionally conflicted male friends to dress up as elves and hand out the invitations.
Muscles. So when people come up and they're not invited, what are y'all gonna say?
Not invited. Get lost.
Good answer.
You could see it on their faces. These boys were all in love with her. But did that stop Katie from humiliating them in public? Absolutely not. Because what's Christmas without a little emotional damage? She demanded a sleigh entrance, and anything less than magical reindeer energy was a hard no. If the sleigh didn't sparkle, glide, and cue the Mariah vocals, cancel the party. The girl wanted a North Pole level spectacle, and frankly, she got it. The real gift here wasn't the party. It was watching teenage thirst, holiday obsession, and unchecked power all collide under a snow machine. Katie didn't just throw a party, she ruled a kingdom. Number 3, pink ice and secondhand embarrassment. Amberly, a name that sounds like someone mashed up Amber and Privilege, hosted a pink ice-themed Sweet 16, which honestly sounds like a limited to Clarence rack. But the real tragedy wasn't the theme, it was the performance. This girl made all her guests stop mid-party to watch her deliver a painfully awkward hip-hop dance routine that looked like it was choreographed by a sleep-deprived TikTok coach. Offbeat, off-tempo, off everything. And the worst part? Everyone had to sit there and clap like they just witnessed Beyoncé at the Super Bowl. It was giving hostage situation with a side of jazz hands. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, she passed out bottles of her own perfume as party favors.
Played among the thingies, there's like signature Amberly perfume. Everybody's gonna get one.
Yes, Amberly bottled herself and called it Oh the Amberly. A scent so strong, so unforgettable, it probably stained your soul. Imagine getting a whiff of that in your locker room 3 weeks later and immediately being teleported back to that cursed performance. That's not a memory, that's a scent-based trauma response. Amberly didn't just want a party, she wanted to haunt your nostrils. And she succeeded. Number 2, when everything falls apart, and so does Erin. Some Sweet 16s are ruined by one thing. Erin's was ruined by everything. It started with guests not showing up. Not just one or two, but multiple people, no called, no showed, leaving Erin furious and the party looking like a sad VIP section with no actual VIPs. Then came the glam squad drama.
I don't care what y'all talking about, Jason. I have to be fly. This is my party.
On the day of the party, her makeup artist Damien showed up late, and Erin's nonstop complaining pushed him right out the door. No glam, no patience, no problem. Think again. Next, her celebrity stylist Jason, who she also managed to offend, went full ghost mode, disappearing mid-party.
She's like turning into a complete nightmare. She was like the Sweet 16 girl from hell. I'm scared as hell. I'm scared of a little girl.
Which meant Erin couldn't even do her planned outfit change. A tragedy in 3 wardrobe racks. And just when you think it couldn't get worse, the cops show up and shut the whole thing down. Sirens, flashing lights, the sweet sound of disappointment echoing through the venue. So yes, this meltdown wasn't entirely without cause. But watching Erin's big night unravel like a pair of discount extensions? Epic. Iconic. Reality TV gold. Number 1. VIP or GTFO. Yashika came into her Sweet 16 with one goal: to be treated like royalty all night long. And the moment someone dared shift the spotlight, full-on meltdown.
All my VIP girls have the privilege of dancing on stage with me. But right now, they're nowhere to be found.
The drama popped off when her so-called VIP guests, handpicked of course, had the audacity to leave her side and go dance elsewhere. The betrayal, the disrespect. Yashika wasn't having it. She confronted them on the spot like a club bouncer in a ball gown.
If you guys are my VIPs, you need to be with me.
When the confrontation got heated, her mom had to step in mid-party and play peacemaker, because nothing says I'm the queen of the night like your mom physically separating you from your own friends before you flip another table. Yashika didn't throw a party. She threw a fit with a soundtrack. And while the theme may be forgotten, the diva behavior etched in MTV history. Bonus: from Harlem to Hollywood. Before she was voguing in Kanye videos, walking the Met Gala carpet, or breaking the internet with a post-baby body that defied science, Teyana Taylor was just a 16-year-old from Harlem throwing one of the most iconic parties MTV has ever seen. Unlike the spoiled, crying messes we've dragged in this list, Teyana came with style, edge, and legit talent. Signed to Pharrell's Star Trek label at the time, her episode had actual energy.
We're here to celebrate Tiana's birthday.
The fashion was bold, the entrance was major, and the attitude unbothered and booked. She showed up dressed like a hip-hop rock star in full streetwear glam and basically let MTV know, y'all will remember me. And we did.
I can't believe my mom got me my dream bike. I'm so happy. This is the best thing that could have happened at my party.
Tiana was eventually taken under Kanye West's wing and skyrocketed to fame after starring in his Fade music video in 2016. She later married NBA star Iman Shumpert from 2016 to 2023, with whom she shares 2 daughters, Iman Junie Taylor and Rue Rose. These days, she's still booked, still stunning, and reportedly dating actor Aaron Pierre at 34 years old with a net worth of $5 million. From Sweet 16 stardom to full-on icon status, she understood the assignment before it was even handed out.